Today, I am going to explain the role of logic and emotion in buying decisions. This is very important in engineering projects orders. We can use both logic and emotion to increase our conversions and get better and better at sales. Now, you might have heard this a number of times that emotion plays a much bigger role than logic. But our argument is that in engineering industry, for a high value project, it is all driven by logic. There is a process for technical evaluation and price negotiation. It is predominantly logic. There is a very little space for emotion. One might think that emotion could influence in case of small value purchases and during shopping as an individual for yourself, but not for my industry. Now let me explain why emotion is all the more important in high value project deals. And I'm going to explain that with real life examples. Now before that, I must clarify that the logic in relation to sales means your offer specifications, your design, features, pricing, timelines, quality, etc. And that is absolutely important, that you have to be competent with all that as a minimum requirement. However, that's not enough. Otherwise, techno-commercially best proposals would have got you orders. Doing the logic part is only 20% of the battle fought. You have to fight the remaining major battle of building confidence, trust, rapport, liking, and all these are emotions and feelings. And these contribute to 80% in any buying decision, including buying decisions in the engineering industry. People buy from people they like, people buy from people they trust. People buy from people they have confidence in, better rapport with, and all these are emotions. Confidence, trust, liking, all are emotions and feelings. And this is even more important in high value projects because there are bigger things at stake. They have something to fear if things go wrong. They are frustrated with some problems that they want to solve. They aspire to have the best solutions which will take away their stress and make them happy. They want to move away from pain area and go towards comfort. All these drivers, motivators, which make them take actions are emotions and feelings. Fears, desires, stress, happiness, frustrations, comfort, pain, all these are emotions and feelings. Now here is an example. Have you ever experienced while handling any of the inquiries that you had the best advantage of being L1 and T1, that is lowest price and technically the best? You were very confident that order is yours, but the order still went to somebody else. Has that ever happened to you? In another case, there was a stiff competition and there were all big and small players. They were all against competition for you and you felt that you stand a very slim chance. But something happened. Someone at customer's end pushed your case through and you got the order. In both the cases, the results were unexpected, that is illogical. That means they were driven by emotions. Now there is a scientific explanation also to this. If you know the various parts of brain and which part is responsible for what, the limbic brain, which processes emotions and feeling, is 200 times faster than the neocortex, which processes logic and reasoning. So before logical decision, the emotional decision is already made. Logical brain then just justifies the logic and reasoning for that decision. You create impressions about people first, whether you like them, hate them, feel safe with them, pleasant, repulsive, and then you process the logic and say, I like or dislike ABC because of XYZ reasons. We always feel first and justify later. When a customer gives order to a big company or a small company, the decision happens first and then justified by logic. In one case, they say we want to go with a reputed global multinational vendors because we don't want to take any risk. In other case, they may say I want to go with small company because we need personal attention, flexibility and service. Even the logic on which they decide to evaluate option has its roots originating from emotions. For example, trying to go with cheaper options comes from the feeling of scarcity or security for future. For winning orders, we have to improve a lot on generating the desirable emotions, and you need an expert to walk you through the entire process, since it is almost impossible to get it right on our own. If you wish to increase your high ticket sales and sales conversions in general, and if you are in engineering or manufacturing industry, we can talk. Write to me. Thanks for watching this video.